season's greetings and here's a look at some stats for Kyrie Irving.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves and is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Exum in at the 3. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of the season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or 2 has yet to emerge.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Irving, no good. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes. Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Washington finds Gafford. Beyond the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Randle. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Irving against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Edwards.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
And here's Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Washington finds Doncic, and here's Exum. There's the 3. Drops in the 3. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And here's Gobert from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Here's Gobert. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. So sorry. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
I feel like every time we do a game involving Doncic, that's who we end up talking about. And here we go again.
Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Knicks in New York. That one tips off noon Eastern.
Gentlemen, I can't wait for that game. We've been talking about it for a while.
Two great teams just going at it. We'll see which style of play wins out.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Dallas has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Exum in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic has gotten all 5 of his shots to go from long range so far. Randall finds McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Exum. Dallas has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. The 3 from Washington. Fires in the triple. Washington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the basket by Edwards.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Knocks it down from distance. Washington's got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's Dallas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Even though Conley is older, he's still really fast, using that speed well to draw the foul on the drive.
And Conley drops them both. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
The shot by Hardy, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. Outside, DiVincenzo. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kyrie, it's a top-tier matchup out there. Is this one you circled on the calendar to show what you're all about?
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
That's how you get better. You look at every single game as a top-tier matchup. Thanks, Kyrie.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we present the player of the game.